Hi guys, it's RavenState45 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And today, after beating the story, or the main story for Endwalker, we gain access to all sorts of plethora of endgame items and quests. Namely, I can finally do the custom deliveries for Alisaie's mom, which I've been looking forward to because there is a glamour set which you can do once you max out her affinity. So, without said, let us proceed and start doing this thing. Of mothers and merchants. Pray forgive my distractedness, but are you not honored than Madame Pendragon? Are you not? Yes, the one and only. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintances. I am Merdwin, a humble servant of House Leveilleur. I have heard that you're a exemplary artisan. Is that true? If so, I just hope you'll be intrigued by a proposal from my employer. You see, Lady Ameliance had been focused on a rather important social welfare endeavor of late, and seeks an aid of a Austrian possessed of talent commerce, compensate to the task at hand. The glint of your eyes tells me you wish to know more, so I invite you to speak with her in person. As fortune would have it, she is available at this very moment. You didn't say the word. I'll arrange a seat for you and honor the House Leveilleur's reservation. Pray, make your way to the last stand at your earliest convenience and await Lady Ameliance's arrival. Okay. You need to go to the last stand. Let's see. Boop. Alright. Well, here, so it looks like I'm the first one to arrive. Artorias, I assume. It was Mildred who sent you the hitter. Yep. Oh, you're here too? And I'm not surprised with the other person too. Lured by the prospect of fresh endeavors, no doubt, I'm myself guilty of the same. Our Lady Leveilleur correspondence has been full of the most tantalizing hints of late. Indeed it was. And I'm not saying Rowena's here too. Or Rowena. Surprise, surprise! What? Not happy to see me? Well, not really, because whenever you're around, there's money to be made. If that's the case, where's the girl? Cough. I think you may be coming down with something. Relax, this isn't my venture. I'm here on Firmaline's invitation. At the very least, I insist that you join us for a cup of tea. Do sit down. Alright, I'll stick around for some tea. Wow, is that apple pie? Or cherry pie? I see, so the student is to begin accepting foreign students, isn't it? Yes, as you know, Sharlayan has long closed its borders and avoided interfering in the affairs of other nations, bound by a single-minded focus to secure the safety for the people of this star. When the final days averted, the need of such drastic measures has displaced It took an awful long time and near the end of the world, but the winds of change begin to blow. Sharlayan is trying to become an open nation. That said, not all the students can afford the cost of incurred by the studying abroad, let alone the stepping price of the students' tuition. I can't scarcely imagine how those nations who suffer the worst of the final days might be attempt to such a feat. To ease the financial burden, I plan to offer a necessary school supply free of charge. Furthermore, I already began to talk with a number of Sharlayan families propose a academic homestead program. Ooh. My, what a lovely initiative. A good old-fashioned culture exchange is sure to bring a mutual, enlightening experience for many Sharlayans, who remain cooped up in their old dusty old tome books. Indeed. Such is my hope. Alas, you may recall the great deal of the Leveilleur's fortune was procured into outfitting the Ragnarok, yes? Indeed it was. Like, don't look at me. I didn't ask for this. As such, I can't hope to carry out this endeavor long term without a financial backer, a partner, if you will. And this is where we know what comes in. I'm all for noble causes and all, but you can't be suggesting we provide everything for free now. But of course I am. Where I may require students to repay the sum of their tuition after graduating, a sum few could afford would be so no different from a loan after all. I see. Well, I wish I could help, but no prospect of income. I must respectfully decline your offer. If not my intent to be rude, but I run a business, not a charity work. I completely understand. Recently, I found myself reminiscing over the time I spent in the Bavarian hinterlands. For a shot, the children and myself were all so happy living in the Emporium. Idling though it may be now, the town was once tremendously efficient, filled with the brim with inquiring souls who traveled from every corner of Yorza in pursuit of knowledge. Of course, it was not solely prospective students and researchers who journeyed here. Far from it. As a hub of seeker of knowledge, no small few merchants made it a living by procuring research supplies. In turn, they had immediately accessed a revenue of cutting-edge inventions. There we go. Come to think of it, I dare say my contact in the Eastern Elder Trading Company will be intrigued here of a similar possibility arising of your program. It was so very kind of Taro to introduce us. The East Elder Trade Company, eh? Oh god, what is she skimming? Hold on a minute now. When the hell could possibly giving this woman the confidence to act so bafflingly indifferent? Her husband's supposed to be a bigwig in the form of theirs, ain't he? Stand to reason she may have heard rumors, ramblings of Australia investing deeper into this education system. In that case, it'd be wiser to invest now to reap the benefits later. Here's the Renault we all know and love. Better yet, the students who end up attending the best and brightest of their respective nations. It will make them feel indebted to me now. They will be obliged to repay their favor in fortune, once they become a powerful, distinguished member of society, of course. And here have her inner monologue. Oh, and I will also need of a skilled artisan to procure the necessary supplies. No doubt that the man is sure to be immersed. And this is where I come in, right? Goodness, just look at me prattle on with no interest of the matter. I must really be getting home. Countless preparations must be made, my distinguished guest arrives. Hold that thought, though. Yes, I have come around to your proposal. I, as your partner, the House of Splendor, pledge is considerable support for your endeavor, an investment for the future. Let's it call. That, on one condition, Arcturus must be the sole supplier. What? Excuse me? My, how fortunate! I did not expect you to pledge your support, but fully glad I am that I am. Together we can give countless students the opportunities they deserve. But what say you, Artorias? Would you be able to spare some time from your seemingly infinite number of responsibilities that requires your attention? Well, we just finished the story and I did my island sanctuary, well, began making it. So I guess I can spend some time helping you with this endeavor? Well, I can be your supplier and all, but looks like I don't have the say in the matter at this point. Is it pretty, please? Oh, well, why not? Wonderful! I'm counting on the both of you. Well, I got roped into doing this, so might as well see it through. Finland and Renault have already left, if you're wondering. They tend to do some sightseeing in the town before returning home. I do hope you will be able to enjoy our tea time together. I can think of none other than deserving of your brief respite. I must apologize, however, for dragging you into this matter. You do deserve a full explanation, but not here. Would you come to meet me at my home? Oh, sure, why not? Splendid! I'll be waiting for you at the Leveilleur estate then. Don't be late now. Okay, so we just need to talk to her at her estate. Alright. Alright, here we are. The Leveilleur estate. Well, I'm here. Thank you for humoring me, Artorias, and welcome once again. For years, I suppose my children are far of our sponsors of the Scion of the Seventh Dawn. Yet, even the Scions have disbanded, it's done little to diminish my desire to be of service. That is why I decided this past time I made my own contribution to the world, to the star that you and my children have sacrificed so much to save. But I am merely one person. My resources limited. Words can ill express how grateful I am for your aid. In time, I hope you will come to see me as not only as the mother of Alphinaud and Alisaie, but as your partner and friend. As I said before, I am continuing on counting on you, Artorias. Now then, in fact, another reason I invite you here. The Leveilleur household is also partaking in the Housestead program, and I have already accepted a student. She may come from a family of accomplished alchemists hailing from the Trabinier. Melian has already gone and fetched her from the port, so I imagine she will arrive ere long. Oh, okay, so you have one student already. I wonder what kind of student this person is. My lady Ameliance, I pray I did keep you waiting over long. Miss Melodine has arrived. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Melodine, freshly arrived from Travenir. It is the pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, the pleasure's all mine, I'm sure. You must be totally exhausted of your long voyage. Oh, such a long voyage. I am Ameliance, and standing beside me is none other than... Oh, I know. It's Mistress Alisaie, isn't it? No. This charming personage beside me is in fact Artorius, my business partner, better known as the hero who saved the star from the final days. I'm so sorry. It was rude of me to presume. I have served much more of your many heroic deeds in Travenir, but I never had face to put it into my name. Don't worry about that. But putting that aside, is this a dream come true for me? To finally stand in the magnificent halls of the studium? I could collapse with happiness on this very spot. With these defiant walls surrounding me, I feel as though I'm standing in the very annals of history itself. My mind wanders into countless brilliant minds who were made discovered after discovery here. Mistress Melodine, I'm afraid it is not the studium but the Leveilleur's estate in which you stand. This residence shall be your lodging for the duration of your stay. It may take some getting used to, but if you wish that you come to feel at home here. More welcome than anything. This is your home? Though I have much to learn, and thoughts of your present impression of me fills me with dread. I hope that we can get along. Oh, you don't be so formal. Tell me, what can I do to make you feel more comfortable? I know. Please call me Mila. That's what the folks back home call me. Well, Mila is usually reserved for those when I'm in trouble. Pray forgive me, but I'm afraid I must continue with observing formalities. Miss Melodine, if you please, I shall escort you to your room. Well, see you later, Mila. A number of other families will also be opening up their homes to the students for the coming days. I must set a good example for the first host mother. For all it goes into plan, if it all goes to plan, we can expand the program to include even more students. Let us waste no time. There is plenty of work to be done. Classes at the studio will begin once students have time to settle in. I would like to use this period to procure all the necessary needed for their matriculation. You may find any material you need by speaking with Sinom, the apothecary in Agora. Let's give the students the welcome they deserve. Yay! And we got it. Finally, I got this unlocked. There we go.